Shalom, I'm Pastor Michael Dalton from Scarborough Free Baptist Church on our tour of Israel. Today we're at the Church of the Multiplication. It's a modern church, but the point is that this is where Jesus fed the 5,000. And it's the only or one of the few parables that are actually found in all four of the Gospels. It's that important. And there are things to remember about this. So the disciples came here and it became time to eat. And so we're wondering, where are they going to get their food? And this is where Jesus performed the miracle. He asked, what do we have? Well, we had a few fishes and a few loaves of bread. Jesus took that bread and he looked to his Father and he blessed it. And as the disciples started handing out the bread, they noticed that for the 5,000 men, so we're thinking there possibly could have been 15,000 people, with each had a wife and at least one children. There was well over 10,000 that were fed from those simple few loaves and fishes. And after everything was collected up, after everybody had eaten, he commanded them to collect up what was left over. And we find that there were baskets full of fish and bread left over. And the lesson that we can get from that is that God not only gives us his need for today, but he will also feed us for tomorrow. We know during the Apostles' Prayer, it says, give us this day our daily bread. And that's what he gives us, not only the bread for today, but a promise for the future. There were leftovers. So in other words, God not only will sustain us today, but we have that promise that he will sustain us tomorrow, and then the next day, and the future forever. So when we look that things are going bad, just take that promise of the multiplication of the bread and the fish. God can provide for us today and tomorrow. From the Holy Land Tour, I'm Pastor Michael Dalton. Shalom.